This is the Tesla Cybertruck, Tesla's most unique vehicle on sale. Up in the front, we have this massive light bar that spans throughout the entire front end of the car and gets wider over here because these are our main headlight units. If we go down a little bit, this is where our turn signals are, and we also have tow hooks, a front-facing camera which no other Tesla has, and this vent over here for battery cooling. The front and the windshield are one piece and they are straight together. We also have this one singular massive windshield wiper which no other production vehicle has. We have this very aggressive and blocky fender flare with our side cameras very nicely integrated, as well as these multi-spoke rims. You can get up to 470 miles on a charge if you get an extended range package. We also have these triangular mirrors which resemble the shape of this car from this angle. The front comes up here and then slopes all the way down to the back. If you want to open the doors, you just press this button and the doors electronically pop out. And you can even see the windows look like the shape of this car as well. We also have this camera over here if you want to put your key card or Tesla ring to unlock it. There's also another button for the back doors. We also have a charge port that's very well hidden. It's right here, and if you just press it, it opens up, revealing the Cybertruck logo. In the back, we have this massive light bar, which is thinner than the concept Cybertruck's rear light bar to accommodate the rear-facing camera. We also have these really aggressive and big bumper pieces with that towing cover for accessories. This can tow up to 11,000 pounds, which is an insane amount. If you want to open the truck bed, you just press this button and it opens up. And if you want to pull back the tonneau cover or pull it forward, you can just press these buttons. And it goes pretty fast and even curls behind that rear portion right there, revealing a rear view window. That's super cool. You can also attach some things to these. You have power ports over here to plug in accessories, and also some of these tie downs over here. You can store more things under this panel. You can just pull it up, and you also have these grooves to attach even more things with these tracks which you can move around. That is very cool and very utilitarian. The Cybertruck also has a frunk. If you fumble around down here, there will be a rubber button that you press, and the frunk automatically pops open. This also reveals a Cybertruck badge that looks welded on here, and a very, very big frunk. Although due to the vehicle's size and shape, it kind of takes away some space with these curves right here. And before we close the frunk, you'll notice that the exterior color is different to the color under the front. That's because this is one of the Cybertrucks that has this wrap that Tesla offers. It looks like a mix between a gray and a military green. All Cybertrucks come with this stainless steel, so if you want to stand out from the crowd, just get yourself a wrap from Tesla. Now I'm going to close the Cybertruck frunk and see if it will hit my finger or not. 3, 2, 1. Just kidding. Don't do that. That was an issue with the Tesla Cybertruck, where if you just close the trunk, it would hurt your finger, and it would even chop up a bunch of vegetables. Now they fixed that, so don't even try this at home. And closing the trunk, you just press this button, make sure to stand back, and it closes. Moving on towards the interior, this door panel is very nice with soft touch materials all throughout, but this white contrast even at the bottom here. It has a very boxy look with this part curving out here and popping out over here. We also have this big cutout for your hand to just pull the door closed, as well as your door buttons and your window switches. You also have a lot of storage space. That is very big. You also have this very cool sill plate with Cybertruck welded on there. And you also have blocky seat controls and these little stands over here. The actual seats are also very blocky, and their headrests also kind of come out here and then slope down right there. Really cool. This steering wheel is very interesting. It's not quite a yoke, but it is a hexagon because it has this flat bottom and these edges on the top. This is also a completely stockless design, so it has our turn signals, high beams, voice control, camera, and a bunch of other things right on these spokes over here. You also won't find any Tesla logos within the interior of the Cybertruck, just this logo right here. We also have this ambient lighting strip across the entire dashboard. Our dashboard is also very blocky and goes down here with this very interesting material on the dash, which is very textured. We also have this massive front quarter window, and the dashboard spans very far forward because of the sheer size of this windshield. The Cybertruck has the biggest screen in any Tesla, and it also has a very blocky UI. Usually this camera button would be a circle, and for example, the streaming button would have rounded edges. They also have added different font to give it a more blocky vibe. You also have adjustable air suspension, so you can choose from high, medium, low, and entry. We also have this foundation badge on the dashboard, signifying that this is the first edition Cybertruck. Also in the screen, you can control basically everything in this car. Like in any Tesla, you can open the front, tonneau cover, the tailgate, and it's very, very responsive. And you can see your view of the Cybertruck with a map, music, climate control. You can do a lot of things like play Spotify or browse on Safari or play a bunch of games like Beach Buggy Racing 2. Another very interesting feature about the Cybertruck is how the glove box opens. You just press this button and it just reveals itself, and you press it again to close it and it hides itself away. We also have 2 wireless charging pads and also these very blocky cup holder items that keep your cup in place, a massive center console, and if we just take this piece out right here, it's very, very deep. We also have some more storage down here, and it feels very rugged. Up here, we have our backup set of driving controls with our hazard lights, ambient lighting up here, and these very weird sun visors with this extendable piece that actually cover the windshield because it's super big. We also have an interior camera, and this rear view mirror is basically useless because you have to drive this car with the tonneau cover up, so you have no rear visibility. In addition to the headrests of the seats being very weird and the seats being very big themselves, they're also perforated, which means they're heated and ventilated. We also have this massive one-piece panoramic sunroof with this very nice Alcantara headliner. The back is very spacious and it has this storage pocket right here, as well as ambient lighting on the doors. We also have very comfortable rear seats with perforations and very blocky headrests as well. Plus, there's a rear window which you can look through back here, and you can see what's in your tonneau cover or what's in your truck bed. We also have this very fat armrest which uses the entire middle seat, and a screen back here which lets you control climate. You just turn this on. You can actually control climate for the middle passenger as well. You can also watch Netflix, YouTube, Hulu, and many more. Control your heated seats, although the middle seat does not have one. And you can also control settings and clean the display. And unfortunately, on the Cybertruck, you can't play games back here. We're in the Tesla Cybertruck in a demo drive, and this thing drives very nice. You can see the side cameras come up when you want to take a turn, and you're expected to use a camera that's facing the rear instead of this mirror because it doesn't really work. This is how the front camera looks on the Tesla Cybertruck. It's very crisp and clear and makes parking this car just a little bit easier paired with the rear wheel steering, even though this is a very big car. And then there's also a very clear rear camera and side cameras, even better than the regular Teslas. Time to parallel park the Cybertruck. Make sure you go forward because it's a very big car. and you need experience to park this. That was easy, wasn't it?